Hello, beautiful Leo Collective. It's me, Kendra B, with Knowing Woman Tarot, and today we are here to do your March 2022 Intuitive Tarot reading. This is a general collective reading. Therefore, if your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus falls within the sign of Leo, this video may have something for you. Before we get started, let me encourage you to hit the like button below because y'all love me, right? You ain't even got to listen to the reading, like you know you're gonna like me. Anyway, Leos, I'm so very happy to see you guys. You know, y'all always put me in good spirits. I hope you had a wonderful February. And I just want to say that I am very proud of you guys, Leo. I have been seeing such a transformation for the collective of Leo since 2020. And I just want you to know you're doing good. If nobody told you today, you're doing good, you're looking beautiful, and somebody's taking notice, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your reading. I have 7 cards on the board, right? So I'm starting with my angel deck. I pulled 3 of those cards. What came out for you is vulnerability and freedom, strength and guidance, honesty and communication. Listen, y'all done came up off of some tumultuous times, Leo, because this year, and I would even say 2021, was a real glow up for y'all. Okay, so that vulnerability and freedom is ringing in my ears back to like maybe 2018, 2019, even 2020 for some of you guys. I felt like you had been taken down a notch. And I remember talking about this a lot for you guys. It's like, even back in January, just talking about a time when you were not up on your game. And unfortunately, you had an audience for that. And people saw you not being the charismatic, carefree, jovial person that you once were. There was something that really kind of quieted your energy. It really brought you to a place of strength, and not only strength, oh wait, gotta stop that. Not only strength, but the vulnerability of having to ask for help. It may have been asking for help from your family, from your spirit guides, from friends, whatever. But it's a really humbling experience that you guys went through, right? So it led you to a transformation of character where you got a little bit more real with yourself. And I feel like you let go of a lot of things and situations that were not serving you, and you came out on the other side a lot more strengthened. Okay, this is the bison, this is Taurus energy. Whenever this bison comes out, this lets me know that there is something within you that's deep and embedded in your DNA, back into your ancestry, that says, yes, the fuck, you can do it. You can stand your ground. He's been here for ages and eons, and so will you. You will make it throughout this thing, right? So you found out how resourceful you were. You found out how strong you were. You found out how grounded you were, right? Because you've really been in an energy of having to do things for yourself, Leo. This has been a very, very self sufficient time. And really, I'm really talking about earth energy, like your work and your career. Leos, y'all have really stood up and really just, y'all just done showed out. I'm sorry, like, I'm seeing y'all really getting your shit together. You might have bought a house. You might have got the job of your dreams. You might be just out here living your best life, traveling, spending time with friends. But there is an energy of, because again, we got Taurus and we got Capricorn on the board, okay? So this is an energy of responsibility. This is an energy of work. This is an energy of taking care of your motherfucking business. The days of drinking your cares away and drugging your cares away, gone. Gone. Like, y'all have become very, very, very responsible. Now, I'm seeing that some of you guys are getting a little antsy in the romance department. Because Leo, you are never short on suitors, are you? Y'all, listen, the opposite sex loves you and you love them. And I feel like since you've got some stability in your life, you're really looking for someone to settle down with, okay? But for all of this honesty and communication and vulnerability and strength and guidance over here that you have exercised internally in order to make your career and your home and your money and everything look a little bit better, there's still some issues with the opposite sex, with or same sex, okay? My phone keeps ringing. I know I put this thing on Do Not Disturb. Hold on. I just know I put this thing on Do Not Disturb. There we go. All right. So yeah. I just feel like you're starting to get that bug, that love bug, and you want somebody to share all of this with. And you could very well be in a relationship. Again, this is a general reading. But the energy that I am getting, there's something about this mountain goat here. There's something about this mountain goat that's still looking a little prideful. He's still looking like he's got something to hide. And right after that mountain goat, I got judgment, right? When I see judgment comes out, that means spirit is looking at your heart now. Okay, because if we're going to go up to the next level, now we got to see what your intentions truly are. And let me read you the caption on that mountain goat. It says, fighting for love or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. So why do you want to be in a relationship? Is it because you're 40 years old and you're female and you're just supposed to be married? Is it because you think you Jay-Z and you want your Beyonce? Is it because you want someone to have children with and raise your kids and family while you be out in these streets being a dog-ass hoe? You know, it just feels like something ain't right. Now again, here we go up above the judgment card. We got the Seven of Swords. I'm going to read you that Seven of Swords because it's steady giving me this energy of, I don't know. And the thing is, Leo, I want y'all to be happy. I want you to definitely have a relationship. So we got to nip this thing in the bud and we got to pull out this subconscious energy and these patterns of yours so you can move on and have the success that you have had in your career, in your relationships, okay? You've got your eye on something. Your mind is racing, generating plans to get what you want. The Seven of Swords speaks to a time when using mental strategy, wit, and tact is the best way to your goal. In this situation, diplomacy and charisma will work better than a crowbar to open locked doors. A stealthy plan may be exactly what's needed. However, you may be tempted to adopt some questionable means to your ends. If you find yourself lying or otherwise hiding your true intentions, stop and take a careful look at your motives. Dishonesty can easily backfire. And even if you get away with it this time, compromising your values may be the prize, may make the prize less sweet than you anticipated. You're hiding something, Leo. You're hiding something. Spirit, the Chariot. Somebody could be an avoider. You know, the thing about avoidance is it's not always something that you can clearly notice about yourself. You could be asking, why is it that I'm single? Why is it that I haven't found the love of my life? But are you in a position where you are ready to stand naked and vulnerable in front of another person without your job title, without your positive attributes, good, bad, ugly? Or are you the type of person when you get in a relationship, oh, I got to go to work now. Oh, I would do this, but I got to run, you know? Because you can want to be in a relationship, but there's still something that makes you a little bit antsy. that you are afraid of the other person seeing. So it will cause you to avoid. And guess what? You can avoid when you're sitting right there on a couch next to somebody. You can still be in avoidance because you're not being in the present moment. I'm hearing also that some of you guys have this tendency of always thinking that there's something better out there for you. So you tend to always have somebody in the background waiting just in case this person leaves you. So we got some abandonment issues here. Am I worthy of someone sticking around? Am I worthy of even going with this person? Can I go where they're going? Because I feel like some of you are involved in a relationship where this person's career might be taking off, and their life may be changing a little bit, and you're starting to feel some little tingles of abandonment, like, oh, are they just gonna blow up and get successful and leave me? Ugh. You know, there's some men out there like that. They want to be the breadwinner. They don't want their wife to have anything that could possibly take her away from them. Okay, so that's a little bit of control there, a little bit of fear, and a little bit of abandonment. All right, let's go ahead and clarify this Chariot a little bit further. Let's clarify the Chariot a little bit further. Let's clarify the Chariot a little bit further. And we got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a very auspicious card, okay? The Nine of Cups is basically wish fulfillment. This Nine of Cups is whatever you can dream, you can have. So why are you dreaming of abandonment? Why are you dreaming of being left behind? Why are you dreaming about going on to another relationship when this one has its first sign of confrontation? And it's funny that we're doing this reading and then tomorrow we have a new moon in Pisces. And Pisces is all about that fantasy world. You know, so it may be bringing up some negative patterns that you have surrounding, kind of allowing your mind to go off and create these fantasies that don't have anything to do with your real life. Let's talk about some challenges for Leo in the month of March. Challenges for the sign of Leo in March. Challenges. Let's talk about some challenges. Oh, there's those dreams again. Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Oh. So Five of Swords is basically just someone, it's like a confrontation or an argument. And it leaves you feeling depleted. It leaves you feeling humiliated. It leaves you feeling really down and really blue, a little bit wounded. You could have some emotional things going on. I'm feeling like some of you guys have not healed from a very devastating relationship. I'm gonna let you see these cards. It's really, it's making me a little sad, right? Because here he is, he's been hurt, he's lost the battle. This person's back here gloating, then took his sword. Some of you may have felt like you've been silenced by something. But again, the first card we have out is vulnerability and freedom. So I don't know why this Five of Swords is really just pulling at my heartstrings like this. All right, let me read the Seven of Cups because I got to shift this energy. Let's just go on to the Seven of Cups and see what they talk about. The world of the imagination unfolds before the dreamer. He fantasizes about many possibilities for the future. There's that fantasizing word again. At best, the Seven of Cups reveals our deepest hopes and fears, yet there is a danger of getting lost in the clouds. Unbridled fantasy can slide into self delusion, escapism, addictive behavior, even madness. That's that Capricorn energy. Bringing your visions down to earth requires choosing among the brimming cups. Are you following your dreams or just dreaming? Balancing your creative inspiration with some practicality to transform what is now only wishful thinking into reality. So, I think the challenge for you guys is the reckoning of the past, this devastating relationship, feeling humiliated, and really just going forward to dream into existence something healthier and something brighter and something more beautiful. I feel like some of you just maybe getting, I was going to say some of you may be getting taken down by the dating scene, but I'm going to rephrase that. I feel like now is the time where these old hurts and wounds are resurfacing, even from your family lineage, because a lot of this shit is in y'all's DNA, Leo. This is in your DNA. Some of this stuff ain't even yours. This your grandmama shit, your great grandmama shit, your daddy shit. And you're wondering why it's so hard for you to loose yourself from these patterns. It's because it's so deeply ingrained, but you are the one who can do it, Leo. And you're going to have to use this Pisces energy, call upon this Pisces energy along with the earthiness of Capricorn, because that's our worker. That's the realist. That's the one that says, nah, brother, it ain't going to work. That don't even sound logical. He's not going to let you delude yourself. And then you got Taurus. Taurus, which is going to say, how is this going to add value to my life? And is this thing worthy of my presence, of my time, of my energy? You know, so that's how you kind of get that energy in motion. So Pisces is going to help you fantasize and dream these things, and then Capricorn and Taurus are going to help you kind of pull them down to the ground and decide if this is something that's really worth your time. And Leo, don't nobody even know you be going through this shit. That's the crazy part. I think that's what's really touching my heartstrings, is that y'all out here living your life. You are looking very successful. You're looking very beautiful. And there is this internal thing going on that don't nobody know about. You're not alone, Leo. You are not alone. I love you guys. Let's talk about some subconscious energy. Give me something subconscious that may be helpful for Leos right now. Oh, the Seer of Cups. All right, Seer of Cups. That's that page energy. And again, Leo, you guys are sharing some similarities with Gemini right now. If you have a Gemini friend, coworker, family member, now might be the time to spend a little bit of time with them, because I feel like your internal life is mirroring the external life of the Gemini right now. So I feel like you guys could really help each other get through this thing. It doesn't seem like it's a similar situation, but the situation is very similar. And I feel like if you can get with somebody that you can really have a for real deep conversation with, then you won't feel so heavy and alone. Okay. So, in the subconscious energy, we got the Seer of Cups. Seer in this deck is likened to the Page of Cups in the traditional tarot, right? So, the Page of Cups is that naive energy, it's that young energy. It may not be very, I want to say active. I don't know why I'm thinking it's not very active. I'm seeing a child, guys. I'm seeing a child who is sitting quietly playing with their toys, and around them there's chaos. And for this little Leo baby, it's like, well, that's just always what's going on. Like, not even phased by it. You're just playing with your blocks while daddy's choking mommy, or, you know, I'm just hearing shit banging and clanging in the other room, and you're just sitting there playing with your blocks. Let's read her. Seer of Cups. Like all the seers, this woman possesses a youthful innocence. She is full of beauty, yet fragile like the first buds of spring. She is opening up, discovering self love, and with it, the genuine capacity to love another. I'm so fucking emotional right now, okay? I'm sorry, guys. I'm very close to that time of month, and I know that's what it is, but y'all are really about to get me a fucking tear dropping. This feels very, very, very important to you, Leo. Because again, you run around like you don't care, but you do. And you got suitors, you got fans, you got friends, you got people that think you the shit, but you just want that one person. She is opening up, discovering self love, and with it, the genuine capacity to love another. Naturally intuitive and imaginative, her growing psychic abilities are fostered by solitude and reflection. The Seer of Cups encourages you to spend time alone, journaling, dreaming, or exploring nature. She may describe an introspective person in your life and almost certainly points to the qualities worth nurturing within yourself right now. I feel that for some of you guys, alone time is a big trigger. Like if you spend too much time alone, you start to feel some kind of way about it. And it may be triggering memories of your childhood when you wanted to be involved in a family unit or validated by the family unit. You wanted to feel loved, you wanted to feel connected, and you did not have that. So, extended periods of alone time can be very, very triggering for you, Leo. And I mean, you are the sun. You are a very active and vibrant sign. So that's totally, totally understandable. But what I would say, and this has been a theme for all the readings at this point in time, I would just say, like the card said, just find you a moment, 10 minutes a day, for a little bit of meditation, some deep breathing, some journaling, prayer, whatever you can do to just quiet your mind for 10 minutes and give thanks, give gratitude, and listen. Because we definitely got some abandonment issues that are coming up, Leo. And I think the other reason that I'm getting so emotional is because I see this journey so clearly in these cards. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, you never thought you would be buying a home. You never thought you would have that new car. You never thought you would get that job, and you got it. And I'm proud of you, and you're proud of you. And now it's on to this next thing, this next step that's a little bit harder, a little bit more difficult, because now we are digging up some real emotional garbage. And it is ancestral. It's tangled. Tangled and twisted. Near future, we got the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is this feeling of being left out in the cold. Five is a very challenging number. And five also gives me the energy of avoidance. It's very easy to get into avoidance with the number fives. So you have a choice. You can either face it or you can run from it. Okay, this feeling of being left out, this feeling of loneliness that just keeps popping up on you, it's time to face it. And who is this person? It's like there is this one person again. There's this one person that is causing you shame. It may be one person that you want to get their validation. You want to get them to love you. You want to get them to see you. And I feel like that's where the fantasy aspect has come from, because you are fantasizing about this person. Like, oh, if I could only get my mom to be like this and we could be best friends and da 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 da. If I could only get my dad to see me. If I could only get my ex to take me back. It's like this one person who is ruining single-handedly ruining your life. But again, we're looking at a 5 here, so you have a choice. Because it's not really about this person. It's about the energy, that subconscious energy, that ancestral energy that is making you feel like you need this person's validation. They're just helping you stay in that pattern. They're just giving you a place to put your energy towards. So you're going to have to call back your energy from this person and relinquish the control over this person's actions. And guess what? It's okay to love them from afar. I'm not saying delude yourself into thinking you do not love this person, because if you love this person, then you love this person. Light a candle for this person. You could stack some stones for this person. I was watching Architectural Digest, and they were like going through Iman's house. And, you know, she was talking about how before David Bowie died, she really just didn't like to be at her house because it always gave her sad memories. So she would like work and travel and do all these things so she didn't have to think about it. And then COVID hit and she was stuck in the house. So she was like, that's when she was like, you know what? Now it's time to face it. And she was talking about how she absolutely loved her home now because that home helped her get to the other side of her grief for her deceased husband. And she also, in her backyard, she stacked some big stones in commemorance of his energy. This shit is sad, guys. I am really sorry for you. I feel the sadness through these cards. So there is someone who's definitely lost someone. There's someone on the other side. There's a deep, deep, deep sense of grief that somebody just don't even think they can pull themselves out of. And for some reason, I feel like it's creeping into your romantic life because it could have been a father who passed away. And now you're looking for a partner that mimics that energy of your father, but it may not be the most healthy energy to be in. And it just feels so just wrapped up and just confusing and like a ball of yarn that you really have to unravel slowly. Whew. Hopes and fears. The Wheel of Fortune. So you may be feeling like this is as good as it gets. You might be feeling like maybe you missed your turn for love. You may be feeling like it's just not going to happen for you. You may be feeling like that person has moved on. You may be afraid to move on. Like sometimes there can be this feeling, especially when you're grieving, that if you move on, you're somehow betraying that person. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get you guys some advice because y'all stressing me out. Let's get some advice for Leo. Advice for Leo, please. Advice for Leo. Advice for Leo. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Take a break. And I'm hearing disrupt the pattern. I feel like there's been a lot of energy going towards this grief, a lot of energy going towards dreaming and fantasizing about someone who possibly has moved on. And you gotta break the pattern. Take a break. Where are you, darling? Take a break. 82. A little sip. It's okay to take a break and enjoy your creations, to take a moment from your busy schedule, to get off the treadmill of life, to appreciate and acknowledge all that you have created, achieved, released, or experienced before rushing on to the next thing. To be in the moment and enjoy where you are, to take a breath and regather your mind, body, and spirit, to recalibrate, appreciate, and celebrate. to decide on what you really want to experience next. If you take a moment, you are not going to miss out. Perhaps you have just completed a big project, manifested something significant in your life, released an old way of being, or just been burning the candle at both ends. Now is the time to take some time out before rushing on to the next thing. You did it. Enjoy yourself and recalibrate. Go on vacation, book a massage, take long walks in nature, go away for a rejuvenating weekend to recharge and replenish. Take a break and breathe. I think that has something to do with just really celebrating the things that you've achieved in your life, because I feel like some of you may not be ready for romance. Like it may be too triggering, it may be too depleting, and it just may not be doing your energy well. It's like almost like your dating life is making you forget how awesome you actually are and the things that you actually have achieved. So it may just be time to take a break, go on vacation by yourself, chill with some girlfriends or homeboys, and just, recalibrate. It's okay to do that, Leo. I just want to say thank you guys for listening. I really appreciate your energy, Leo. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You're doing great, okay? If you will, like, share, subscribe this video. You can also follow me on Instagram. I just basically post like funny memes and stuff, and my cat. Sometimes I talk about astrology and tarot cards, but just come say what's up to me. I'm on IG at its_Kendra B, like the insects. Okay? Thank you guys. I'll see you next time.